just get a tissue real quick. Mr. Nelson? So we have a really exciting weekend ahead of us. You may not know about it because it hasn't been very well advertised. I think we beat the entire community over the head with this weekend. Looking forward to celebrating Shabbat, beginning right now and extending through tomorrow morning, going through Sunday morning, and then Sunday evening. Everybody got their tickets for Sunday evening? Good, good. Come early and come often. Doesn't really work out of tax season, but all right, there we go. So are we ready? Is it 6 o'clock? It's 5:30, I mean? I guess we are. We're good. Okay, we're going to have blast off, and if I may introduce everybody who is online and everybody who is present in the sanctuary to Mr. Joshua Nelson, who's with us for Shabbat, as our guest of honor, leading us in song and joy and community going together in joyful song is how it's positioned. I do want to make special mention, even though he's not present in the sanctuary right now, he's floating around the synagogue. Make sure that you give a special thanks to, as he's affectionately known, Uncle Mike. James Cooper, who really was stellar in putting this entire weekend together, and I'll thank him more generously later on, but he's not here, so I can say this. Today is his birthday. Wish him a happy birthday when you see him. And we're going to begin with a song, Hinei Ma Tov, How Good It Is. And while the words I can't find in the Siddur, we probably know them by heart.
Hinei ma tov u'manoim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hinei ma tov u'manoim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hinei ma tov, shevet achim gam yachad. Shevet achim gam yachad, hinei ma tov u'manoim. Shevet achim gam yachad, hinei ma tov u'manoim. Shevet achim gam yachad, hinei ma tov. Shevet achim gam yachad. Shevet achim gam yachad.
Gewalt, what a gift. Kabbalat Shabbat commences on page 11. Lechu neranena, lechu neranena, lechu neranena l'Adonai, lechu neranena, lechu neranena, lechu neranena l'Adonai. Naria, naria, litzur yishenu, nekadma fana betoda. Naria, naria, litzur yishenu, Bizmirot naria lo, lechu neranena, lechu neranena, lechu neranena l'Adonai, lechu neranena, lechu neranena, lechu neranena l'Adonai, ki el gadol Adonai. Arbaim shana akut bedor, v'almaram to'elevavhem, v'hem lo yadu dirachai, asher nishbati ve'api, im yavon el menuchati. We're on page 13. Shiru Ladonai Shir Chadash Shiru Ladonai Kol Haaretz Shiru Ladonai Baruch Shemo Basru Meyom Leyom Yeshuato Sapru Vagoyim Kevodo Bechol Ha'amim Nifelota Ki Gadol Adonai Halal Me'od No Rahu Al Kol Elohim Ay Ki Kol Elohe Ha'amim Elilim Va'adonai Shamayim Asa Hod Vehadar Le'efanav Oz V'tiferet B'mikdasho Havu Ladonai Mishbechot Amim Havu Ladonai Kavod Va'oz Havu Ladonai Kevod Shemo Se'u Mincha Uva'ol Chatzrotav Ay Hishtachavu L'nai Behadrat Kodesh Hilu Mipanav Kol Haaretz Imru Vagoyim Adonai Malach Avti Kontevel Baal Timot Yadin Amin B'mei Sharim Yismechu Shemayim V'Dagel Haaretz. And I'm going to stop there. Right at the red line, the red arrow on 14.
Yismechu hashamayim, Yismechu hashamayim, Yismechu hashamayim, Vategel haaretz, Yismechu hashamayim, Yismechu hashamayim, Yitzmechu hashamayim, Vategel haaretz. Yiryam hayam, Yiryam hayam, Yiryam hayam umlo. Yiryam hayam, Yiryam hayam, Yiryam hayam umlo. Yismechu hashamayim, Yismechu hashamayim, Yismechu hashamayim, Yem Vategel haaretz. Yismechu hashamayim, Yismechu hashamayim, Yismechu hashamayim. Vategel haaretz. Yiram hayam, Yiram hayam, Yiram hayam ulo. Yiram hayam, Yiram hayam, Yiram hayam ulo.
Az Yeranu Kol Hatzaya Lifnei Adonai Kiva Lishpot Haaretz Yishpot Evel B'Tzedek V'Amin Be'emunato. We read on page 15. Adonai reigns, let the earth be glad, the many distant lands rejoice.
Clouds
And dark
in the thick darkness surround the divine.
righteousness
and justice secure God's throne. Fire goes before God at the approach of Adonai,
round about.
at the approach of the master of all the earth.
Flashes of lightning illumine the land as the earth watches and trembles. Mountains melt like wax at the approach of Adonai, at the approach of the master of all the earth. The heavens tell of God's righteousness, and all the nations see God's glory. Worshippers of idols be shamed for praising false gods. All that is deemed supreme bow before God. Zion hears of it and rejoices. The cities of Judah exult as you, Adonai, pass judgment. You, Adonai, are above all that is earthly, exalted over all that is worshipped as divine. Those who love Adonai hate evil. God protects the life of the faithful, saving them from the hands of the sinful. Light is sown for the righteous and joy for the upright. Rejoice in Adonai, you righteous people, and thank God as you pronounce the divine holy name. We're on 17. Shir l'Adonai, shir hadash, ki niflot asa, Hoshia lo yemino, Ozaru kocho, dia Adonai Yeshuato, lenei hagoyim gila tzidkato, zarcha chasdo ve'emunato, Veit Yisrael, rao chol av se'aretz, Et Yeshua Eloheinu hariu l'Adonai kol haaretz pitzechu v'rananu v'zameru zamru l'Adonai b'chinor v'kol zimra b'chatzot tzarot v'kol shofar hariu lifnei hamelech Adonai yir hayam umelo Tevel v'yoshveva neharo yimcha uchav Yachad harim yiranenu lifnei Adonai kiva lishpot aretz yishpot tevel b'tzedek ve'amim b'meisharim. Lift me up is the meaning of the next word and the song that we're going to sing, led by Mr. Joshua Nelson, Romemu.
Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu le'hakasho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu le'hakasho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu le'hakasho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'hishtachavu le'hakasho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. One more time. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu.
When they were handing out voices, you were first in line. I was last. Page 21, please rise. Mizmor David, Havu l'Adonai b'nei Elim, Havu l'Adonai kavod va'oz, Havu l'Adonai kivod shemo, Hishtachavu l'Adonai behadrat kodesh, Kol Adonai al hamayim, El hakavod yirim, Adonai al Mahayim Rabim, Kol Adonai Bakoach, Kol Adonai Behadar, Kol Adonai Shover Arazim, Vayeshaber Adonai et Arzei Halavanon, Vayarkidem Kemo Egel Levanon Visirion Kemo Ven Re'emim Kol Adonai Chotzev Lavotesh Kol Adonai Yachil Midbar Yachil Adonai Midbar Kadesh Kol Adonai Yecholel Ayalot Vayechesov Ye'arot Uvheichalo Kulo Omer Kavod Adonai Lamabul Yashav Vayeshev Adonai Melech Le'olam Adonai Oz Le'amo Yitain Adonai Yevarech et Amo Vashalom et amo, et amo, et amo va shalom. We may be seated, and Mr. Nelson will lead us in Lechado D on 23.
Lechado di likrat kala, panei Shabbat ni kabbalah. 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 Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad, Hishmiyanu el Yaham Yuchad, Adonai echad, U'shemo echad, L'shemu tiferet v'lila,
Lechado di likrat kala.
Panei Shabbat ni kabbalah. Lechado di likrat kala, panei Shabbat ni kabbalah. Likrat Shabbat lehu v'nelcha, ki mikol haberacha, mirosh mikedem nesucha, soma aseh v'machshava gdila. Oh, come on, lift your voices.
Panei Shabbat nekabela.
Lechado di likrat kala, panei
Nekabela.
Migdash melech emlucha, kumitzi mitog hacherecha, rav lakshem b'nei hamacha, Yehu yelachamor alayhim la, Lichado di likrat kala.
Panei Shabbat nekabela.
Lechado di likrat kala, panei Shabbat ni kabbalah. Now, in my synagogue, we sing this song just a little bit differently. So I want you to put your hands together. This is the way we do it in my synagogue. Come on. Lechado di likrat kala, panei Shabbat ni kabbalah. Lechado di likrat kala, panei Shabbat ni kabbalah. Oh, Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad, Hishmiyanu Eham Yuchad, Adonai echad, U'shemo echad, L'shem u'tiferet elihila. Lechado di likrat kala, panei Shabbat ni kabbalah. Lechado di likrat kala, panei Shabbat ni kabbalah. Lo hit ari me'afakumi, lichi b'desivate ami, ayam yisha behalami, roval enashi. Lechado Burning Shabbat, burning Shabbat, burning Shabbat, Kabbalah. Hitori, Hitori, Kivarech, Kumiori, Uri, Uri, Shir Dibari, Kevo. Shabbat, B'nei Bani, Kabbalah, L'chadodi, L'chadodi, L'krakala, B'nei Shabbat, B'nei Shabbat, B'nei Shabbat, L'kabbalah. Now we all stand and face the door as we welcome the Shabbat bride. Boy, Shalom, Ataret, Bala, Gam Besimcha Usola, Toch Emunei Segula, El Boi Chala, Boi Chala. Lichadodi likakala, B'nei Shabbat Kabbalah. Lichadodi
likakala, B'nei Shabbat Kabbalah.
One more time. Lichadodi likakala, B'nei Shabbat Kabbalah.
Lichadodi likakala, B'nei Shabbat
Kabbalah.
Mitsuyan. Thank you. Beth Shalom is never going to be the same after this. You know that, right? Page 27. Mizmor shir liyom hashabbat, Tov lo dod l'Adonai, uzamer l'shimcha elyon, uzamer l'shimcha elyon, להגיד בבוקר חסדך ואמונתך בלילות, עלי עשור ועלי נבל, עלי היגיון בכינור. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, וזמר לשמך עליון, וזמר לשמך עליון. כי שימחתני אדוני בפועלך, במעשה ידיך ארנן, מה גדלו מעשיך אדוני, מאוד עמקו מחשבותיך. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון. On 28 by the little red arrow. Tzadik atamar yifrach ke'erez ba'levanon yisgesh tulim beveit Adonai bechatzrot Eloheinu yafrichu od yenuvum beseva deshenim verananim yiyu lehagid ki ashar Adonai tzuri tzuri lo avlatabo. You join me in the far left on 29. Entwined in worlds and wrapped in glory, you are. So has it been, and so it is eternally, you are. Waves pounding out their song reach up to God from their depths. For the song of the sea, beaten to the sound of the breakers, tells of God within. These are proof enough for the faithful that you are the Lord of time. The Kaddish is on page 30. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabba be'alma divra kirutei v'yamlich malchutei b'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael ba'agala v'zman kari v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabba mevarach le'olam olmei almaya yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnasei v'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yithalal shemei dekucha barichu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran ba'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama Rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'imru amen. And going to pause briefly in the service so we can say the prayer over the candles, and it's my honor again to ask Mr. Nelson if he'd give us this honor of benching licht, of lighting the candles, and if you'd all be so kind as to stand.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher kidishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik neshel Shabbat. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher kidishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik neshel Shabbat. Asher kidishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik neshel Shabbat.
And if you'll be so kind as also to help us welcome in all of our angels, Shalom Aleichem is on page 5.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hashem, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Amlachim HaKadosh, Baruch Hu. Malachei Shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Amlachim HaKadosh, Baruch Hu. Bachuni Shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Amlachim HaKadosh, Baruch Hu. Sechem let Shalom, Malachei Shalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Amlachim HaKadosh, Baruch Hu.
Hard to be on the beam and stop smiling. If you'll turn to page 39A for the Baruch Hu, please, and remain standing.
Baruch Hamivorah. Baruch Hu, Baruch Hu, Et Adonai, Hamivorah. Oh, Baruch Hu, Et Adonai. Hamivorach. Le'olam va'ed. Le'olam va'ed.
We may be seated. Marvi yom umevi laila, umavdio ben yom uvein laila, Adonai tzavot shemo, chai v'kayam timidim loch aleinu, leolam va'ed, Baruch ata Adonai, ha'ma'ariv aravim. And Avat Olam on page 40, page 40.
The melody that I will do with Ahavat Olam, my congregation is with Temple Sherry Tefillah Israel in South Orange, New Jersey. And our Rabbi Noah Aronson's son, also just become a chazan. And I will do the tune of Ahavat Olam to a beautiful version that he made. It goes this way. Ahavat Olam B'Yisrael Amcha Torah mitzvot, chokim umishpatim, otanu lemaritan. Ahavat olam, Beit Yisrael, Amcha Torah mitzvot, chokim umishpatim, otanu lemaritan. Al ken Adonai Eloheinu b'shach beinu u'kmeinu nasiach behuhecha Yahweh olam b'Yisrael Amcha Torah u'mitzvot Chukim u'mishpatim otanu limarita Ahavat olam b'Yisrael Amcha Torah u'mitzvot Chukim u'mishpatim otanu limarita Al ken Adonai Eloheinu b'shach beinu u'kmeinu nasiach behuhecha v'nishma b'divrei Toratecha u'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed ki hem chayenu be'orech yameinu uvayim nige le'olam halayla Ahavat olam b'Yisrael Amcha Torah u'mitzvot chokim u'mishpatim otanu limarita otanu limarita otanu limarita. Ve'ahavta al tasim yemenu le'amim Baruch atah Adonai ohev amo Yisrael. Amen. Shema Yisrael Adonai Elohei
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ושכבך ובקומך, ושבתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. ואם ישמעו תשמע על מצוותי אשר אנוכי מצווך. אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים, אני אדוני אלוהיכם. אדוני אלוהיכם אמת. I like to call it the oldest song in the world, and have yet to be contradicted on that fact yet. It's on the top of 44, Mi Kamocha.
Mi Chamocha. Today we're going to do a little special version of Mi Chamocha. And tonight on this Kabbalah Shabbat, because we have no pictures or characters that give us who Moses or Miriam or Aaron was, tonight we will think about Miriam as Aretha Franklin and Moses as James Brown and Aaron as Harry Belafonte. And so you might know the traditional version of Mi Chamocha Ba'alim Adonai. Mi Chamocha Ba'alim Adonai. Mi Chamocha Ne'adal B'Chodesh. Norot Ilot Osefele. Norot Ilot Osefele. But in my shul we do it like this. Mi Chamocha Ba'alim Adonai, oh mi hamocha, Ba'alim Kodesh, mi hamocha, Ba'alim Adonai, Norati Lola, oh Sefele, mi hamocha, Ba'alim Adonai, oh mi hamocha, Ne'adal B'Chodesh, mi hamocha, Ba'alim Adonai, Norah Ta'ilot, oh Sefele, who like thee among the mighty? Who is like thee among the strong? Yeah, who is like thee among the mighty? Oh, me, hamocha, me. Come on, put your hands together. Oh, me, hamocha, Ba'alim Adonai. Oh, mi hamocha, Ne'adal B'Chodesh, Ba'alim Adonai, Norah Ta'ilot, oh mighty. Come on, y'all. Oh, who is like thee among the strong? Who is like thee among the mighty? Me, me. Come on, say it one more time. Yeah, who is like thee among the mighty? Who is like thee among the strong? Who is like thee among the mighty? Me, hamoha, me. That's our kosher gospel version of Mi Chamocha.
Malchut chara uvenecha boker yam lifnei Moshe ze'eli anu ve'amru Adonai yimloch leolam va'ed v'ne'emar kifada Adonai et Yaakov u'galo mezak mimenu baruch atah Adonai Ga'al Yisrael. If you'll stand, please, page 46, the Shamru.
Veshamru b'nei Yisrael Shabbat la'asot Shabbat le'or tamari olam. Veshamru b'nei Yisrael Shabbat la'asot Shabbat le'or tamari olam. B'nei Oved, B'nei Yisrael, Ohi le'olam. Veshamru b'nei Yisrael, Shabbat la'asot Shabbat le'or tamari olam. Ki sheshet yamim Adonai, et Hashamayim ve'et Haaretz ve'shamru b'nei Yisrael Hashabbat la'asot Hashabbat le'dor tambari olam. Uvayom hashvi'i Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat vayinafash. Veshamru b'nei Yisrael Shabbat la'asot Shabbat le'dor tambari olam. Yidkadash, Shemei Rabbi, Be'amad Evarach, Hirute, Be'amli Machute, Bichai Yichon Uvyom Yichon, Vayedichon B'Yisrael, Bagala, Uvizman Koriv, Vimru, Amen. Yeheshmid Avavivorach, Le'alam Mulam Yamaya, Yidbarach, Ve'yishtabach, V'yitbarin Oma V'yinasi, V'yidadon, V'yidalei, V'yidalal, Shemei Dekudisha, Le'la Micha Birchata V'shirata, Tush Birchata V'mata, Damiran Be'ama V'imru.
We turn to God individually for the Amidah.
בצבאם. ויכל אלוהים ביום השביעי מלאכתו אשר עשה, וישבות ביום השביעי מכל מלאכתו אשר עשה. ויברך אלוהים את יום השביעי, ויקדש אותו, כי בו שבת מכל מלאכתו, כי בו שבת מכל מלאכתו, אשר ברא, אשר ברא, אשר ברא אלוהים לעשות.
Page 53. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Velohei Avoteinu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Velohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el, Hagadol, Hagibor, V'hanara, El Elyon, Konei Shamayim, Va'aretz, Magen Avot Bidvaro, Mechaye Metim B'ma'amaro, Ha'el HaKadosh She'ein Kamohu, Hameniach Le'amo, B'yom Shabbat Kodsho, Kivam Ratza L'haniach Lahem, Kivam Ratza L'haniach Lahem, Lefanav na'avod bi'ira v'fachad, v'nodeh lishmo b'chol yom tamid, me'on habrachot el hahodaot Adon HaShalom, Mekadesh HaShabbat, U'mvarech Shvi, U'meniach b'kedusha, La'amidu shnei oneg, Zecher L'maaseh, L'maaseh v'reishit. Eloheinu v'Elohei Avoteinu, Ritzei v'mnuchatenu, Kadshenu b'mitzvotecha, v'tein chelkenu b'toratecha, Sab'enu mituvecha, v'samchenu b'yeshuatecha, v'taher libenu, le'ovdecha be'emet, v'hanchilenu, Adonai Eloheinu, be'ahava uvratzon, Shabbat kodshecha, v'yanuchu v'Yisrael, Mekadeshei shemecha, Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat.
Yitkadav Yigadashmei Rabbi.
Amen.
Ve'amad v'rachiyute, ve'amlit machute, b'chayechon v'meichon v'chiyedichol b'Yisrael, b'agolav v'zman kavri v'emru amen.
Yeheshmei
Rabbi Bevorah, ve'alam ulamei amaya, Yitbarach, Yitbarach, v'yishtabach v'ba'aron aman v'naseh v'tadav v'delei v'delav shemei gedusha.
Barichu.
Leila min kol birchata v'shirata tushbichata v'nechemata di'amiran be'ama v'emru.
Amen.
Titbachal Tzelohon, Uvauhon, Dechol Yisrael Kadam Avuhon, Di Bishmaya Vimru.
Amen.
Yahesh Lamalava Bin Shemaya, Ve'achayim Aleinu Ve'chol Yisrael Vimru.
Amen.
Oh, say Shalom Bim Bromav, Hu, Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu Ve'chol Yisrael Vimru. Amen.
Could I ask for a little bit of help? We have some Kiddush up here to pass around so everyone we can make Kiddush together. A couple of people, please. Thank you.
All right.
Your lungs must take up like half of your body.
But see, when you don't use music, you really have to work. You can't. I knew that, so that's why. And I didn't really want music. I wanted it to give it a traditional feel.
How did they feel to you?
They were good. Incorporated them. We caught them. I could feel that we didn't lose it. And it was the kids that started to call and respond. Can you come over? I love it. That was awesome.
They knew. They're smarter than the rest of us. You and me too. Yes. 55.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pari agafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho b'ava u'ratzon hinchilanu zikaron lamasi bereshit. Ki hu yom tehila lemikrae kodesh zecher etziat mitzrayim ki vanu v'hata ve'otanu kidashta mikol amim v'shabbat kodshacha Be'ahava uratzon hinkaltanu Baruch atah Adonai mikol days HaShabbat. Amen. Hallelujah.
We may be seated.
L'chaim. Okay.
There are three things I'd like to say. The first one is, what is the difference between Joshua Nelson and me? That's right. Because except for the voice, we're the same. And I think that really is the undergirding of everything that we're here to celebrate during the course of this Shabbat and this weekend. And it can't be repeated enough, and I intend on repeating it enough so that we feel it through and through our body and soul. Perhaps in this time, it's more important than ever that we drink this deeply and we understand we're not two or three or four or one. Second announcement I want to make, that I've made actually before, is today is James Cooper's birthday. Yom Holedet Sameach, Yom Holedet Sameach, Yom Holedet Sameach, Yom Holedet Sameach. And pretty soon he'll be a senior citizen, not yet. Happy birthday, and thank you for all the work that you did to help create this event. Third and final thing I want to say is a little Misa, a little story. Not the Bubba kind, but the real kind. Shneur Zalman of Liadi is told, was thrown into prison in Tsarist Russia in the late 1700s, 1798 or something like that. And while he was in prison, the prison guard watched him every single day and was mystified by the fact that he wasn't climbing the walls, that he was just sitting there contemplating, thinking very deeply every single day, not troubled by his surroundings, but just settled in and just waiting whatever might come. So the guard was intrigued. Mind if I ask you a question, he said. He looked up, said, go ahead. I read the Bible, and in the Bible, God in the Garden of Eden asks of Adam and Eve, where are you? This is not an omnipotent God. Omniscient God, certainly not. Because how could a God that knows everything ask, where are you? Obviously, he doesn't know. Can you answer my question? The rabbi looked up and said, how old are you? He said, I'm 36. The rabbi continued on saying, when God asked Adam that, in the Hebrew it's ayeka, where are you? He wasn't asking where he physically was. He was asking where he was in the world. That you've lived for all of these years, what have you done with your years? What have you done with your life? And it's not at Adam that question was posed. But every person that's ever lived in humanity, God continues to ask the same question of every single person, ayeka, where are you? For 36 years, where have you been? How have you lived your life? Are you proud of what you've done? Do you think that God is proud of you where you are? The story goes, at that point the guard broke down and wept, cried uncontrollably, because he realized much of his life had been a waste, had been for naught. But with a sudden realization, maybe something would turn around, something would happen. If I can offer a brief prayer, my prayer would be this. May God make us aware of where we are and who we are, what we do with our life, how we speak to other people, how we address ourselves, how we address one another, whether in fact the world is a better place because God put us in it. And if we haven't yet reached that stage of being able to tell God, yes, now's the time to answer the question, ayeka. Mr. Nelson, can I implore you again, lead us in Aleinu on page 56. Please rise.
Aleinu lesabeach ladon hakol, latet gedula leyotze bereshit, shelo asanu kegoye haratzon, v'lo samanu kemishpachot hadama, shelo samcha keinu kahem, v'goralenu kichal hamonam, ve'anachnu korim, ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא שהוא נוטה שמיים יוסד ארץ ומושב יקרו בשמיים עמם ושכינה עוזו O Eloheinu Eino, Emes Malcheinu Efezulato, Kagadu Betorato. O Ki Adonai Hua Elohim, Bashamayim Mimal. Oret, mitachat einod, V'haya Adonai lamelech kol haaretz. Bayam hahu, Yeh Adonai echad, U'shemo Ehod.
The yahrzeits that we remember in our congregation this week are Jean Gergel, Ann Nagel, David Rogal, Joseph Russ, Fran Shannon, Gary Baum, Alexander Berliner, Danny Hyman, Helen Silver, Bessie Berry, Sonia Bloom, Joseph Feiertag, Elaine Gomberg, Isaac Rare, Selma Hyman, Louis Lurie, Murray Marcus, Celia Rosen, Fred Silver, Abram Murray, Barry, Lynn King, Rose Levinson, Max Weiss, Zellick Fried, Anna Gordon, Rebecca Resnick, Doreen Friedman, Laser Halperin, Nathaniel Marcus, Naomi Mart, Ethel Miller, Michael Morris, Lorraine Roth, Sophie Rudnick, Lena Sunshine, Julian Wenkel, Hilda Weiss, Berta Wolf, Ralph Friedman, Pauline Halpern, Philip Klein, Dora Rosenthal, Philip Rosenzweig, Bertha Scheininger, Abraham Siegel, Rebecca Siegel, Arlene Wander, Patricia Baker, Phyllis Feiertag, David Gordon, Bertha Katz, Alfred Lovett, Henry Stein. Kaddish 58. Topal passed away. Thank you for reminding us, yes. A loss of a great actor. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei rabbah be'alma divra kirutei v'yamlich malchutei b'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael ba'agala uv'izman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mevarach le'olam b'olmei almaya Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitalev v'yitalal
Shmei dekudisha b'richu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tush b'chata v'nechemata amiran b'ama v'imru amen. Yehi shlam rabba min shamaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. O say shalom b'mromav. Hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu ve'akol Yisrael v'imru amen.
Randy, would you like to make announcements for this evening? Yes?
All right. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you all for being here tonight. Daylight savings time is set to start again at 2 a.m. on March the 12th, so don't forget to set clocks 1 hour ahead before going to bed. So Beth Shalom Synagogue is proudly presenting Josh Nelson, the Prince of Kosher Gospel, bringing communities together in joyous song. The concert's going to take place on Sunday, March the 12th at 7 p.m. Tickets are still available for sale at the door, and for those who have not had the chance to purchase theirs yet, I highly encourage you, if you've enjoyed what you've seen tonight, to please come out Sunday. It's going to be a great evening. Join us for our upcoming Tuesday with Friends afternoon senior dessert social on Tuesday, March the 14th, beginning at 2 p.m. Beth Shalom goes to Morocco. Join us for this month's House of Peace Kosher Cafe on Tuesday, March the 21st. You're welcome to eat in our charming cafe area or take your order to go. Please call the office to make your reservations now. Jacob Stark will become a bar mitzvah on Saturday, March the 25th. A special kiddish luncheon will follow services in Jacob's honor. I hope to see you all there. Birthdays this week include James Cooper, again, Mazel Tov, Summer Finch, Lillian Hyman, Joseph Lipton, Catherine Morgan, Lindsay Rabin, Eden Pekow, Alex Baker, Matt Baker, Shelley Charles, and Andrew Safran. And anniversaries this week include Desiree and Ryan Ricker. Thank you, and good Shabbos.
a foretaste of what is yet to come. Just echoing what Randy said, Sunday night promises to be on your feet, clapping and frolicking, and I hope you'll make it a point to not only be there, but to tell everyone else that they will be impoverished if they miss it. Adon Olam is on page 211. 211.
Wishing everyone a Shabbat Shalom, a Sabbath of peace, and hopefully I will see all of you there on Sunday evening. It is sort of a monumental event as we're bringing people from all over, people who would never ever get together will be all together right here in this shul. So we wouldn't want people to come visit you and you're not here. Thank you so much for having me. It's been a joy. Shabbat is a time of joy and rest, and you guys just given me a peace of mind and a peace of spiritual peace. And that's what Shabbat is all about. And I like how the young guys started with Mi Kamocha, the call and response. Call and response is the actual where soul comes from. So if I say, Adon Olam, you would say, Hashem Allah, B'terem Kol, Yotim Nira, Leinasa, B'chem Kol, Azai Melech Shemoni Kra, Adon Olam, Ve'acharem, Kiklot Akol, Leva. Yimloch Nora, Vehu Haya, Vehu Ove, Vehu Yebeti, Adon Olam, Adon Olam, Hashem Olam, B'terem Kol, Yotzir Nira, Leinasa. B'chem Sukkot, Azamilech Shemoni Kra, Adon Olam, Vehu Echad, Ve'in Shani, Lehamshilo, Lehachbira, Beli Reshit, Beli Tachli, Below Haol Ve'Hamishra, Adon Olam, Vehu Eli, Ve'chai Goyli, Ve'tzur Chevli, Be'et Saram, Vehu Nitzi, Umanos Li, O Minan Kosi Beyond Ekra, Adon Olam, Adon Olam, Hashem Olam, B'terem Kol, Yotzir Nira, Leinasa, B'chem Sukkot, Azamilech Shemoni Kra, Adon, Bi'adon, Avkid Ruchi, Beirishan, Ve'ira, Ve'im Ruchi, Gaviati, Adonai Liveloira, Adon Olam, Hashem Olam, B'terem Kol, Yotzir Leinasa, B'chem Sukkot, Azamilech Shemoni Kra, Adon Olam. Shabbat Shalom. All right.
Yasher koach. For those who are joining us for dinner, come on in. Let's say the motzi together before we start eating, though, okay?
All right. Kosher